Hello, hello, hello. It is body sculpting time, and today, it's Thursday. We're going to start doing it at 6 a.m. so more people can join, people that have to work in the school system or are back in the office. You know, a lot of people are back to the office, so I wanted to accommodate people that want to work out but couldn't show up because of time frame. What are we going to work on today? We're going to work on the back, the hourglass. We're going to work on biceps, hamstrings, glutes, abs. So we're going to start, we're going to need 2 dumbbells, anywhere between, if you're beginner, 5 to 10 pounds, if you're medium level, 10 pounds, and if you're advanced level, anywhere between 10 and 15 pounds. You can even push it to 20 if you have them. We're going to need a long resistance band. And we're going to need some hip bands because we're going to do some hamstring curls as well. So, long resistance band. I like them with the handles. If you don't have them with the handles, fine. You can just grab the band by itself. And then we're going to need some resistance bands. If you have only, sometimes they come in a pack of, I think 5, sometimes 4. If they're too easy, you can always pair them together. But we're going to start with just warming up our hamstrings. Where'd you go, Dawn? Let's wait for Dawn. Here she is. She had to grab her tools. So everybody go grab your tools. And then we're going to just nice and easy jog on the place just to get our heart rate up. Yeah, that's better. I can see you clearly. I love your backdrop there. It's really nice, that room. All right, we're going to go into jumping jacks. Wide jumps. Land in your heels. Think about you jumping into a sumo squat, which means your feet are landing at 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Land on your heels. We're going to get that heart rate up. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to warm up our core. So I'm going to have my hands up like I'm boxing, vacuuming my abs, and we're just going to punch. Just a nice warm up. So my goal is to suck my abs in as hard as I can here. And rotate as much my upper body as I can. You're going to feel your lats opening up, your lower back. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring our hands out, rotate them out. I'm going to press my hips forward, reach for the opposite foot, come back up, press my hips forward again. We're going to open up those hamstrings. Keep going. Set the camera a little lower here. Yeah. We're going to do 10 on each side, 20 total. And really push those hips forward. Opening up your lower back, chest, as well, your hamstrings. 2 more. 1 more. We're going to do the same thing standing and rotating. So we're going to kick one leg up. I don't care if you can touch the foot. I care about that rotation. Yeah. And when you bring your foot up, try to flex your foot to get even more of a hamstring opening stretch. When we sit a lot, ooh, those hamstrings get really tight. I've been traveling a lot, so I could feel my hamstrings being more tight than usual. Last 2. 1 more. Awesome. We're going to grab that resistance band I was talking about, the long one. If you have one like mine with the handles, loop them so you don't smack yourself in the face. If you have one like Dawn, which is all connected, just grab one side, yeah. But I want you to grab it a little bit closer, or grab both, but go a little wider, just so you can move it, yeah. So what we're gonna do, let me bring the camera up so you can see me. We're gonna start pulling it apart, have it in the front, and we're just gonna pull. Other side. But we're gonna keep that resistance the entire time. We're going to do a total of 30, 15 on each side, halfway. Yeah, give it a nice pull. Last 2 on each side. 1. Last 1. Awesome. We're going to take that resistance band off. We're going to go to the floor in a plank and doing jazz hands. We're going to stretch out the lower back and the hamstrings. So you're going to go into a plank position from here, and we're going to push it back. And I'm pushing my chest down towards my legs, and I'm going to try to get my heels on the ground. Then we're going to come back to first position. Push it back. We're going to do 15 of those. Press. Each time when you press back, try to hold it for like 2 seconds. 1, 2, then bring it back to a regular plank. Push it back. 1, 2, bring it back to a regular plank. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn around and grab one dumbbell. We're going to bring the dumbbell over our head. Yeah, my feet are slightly bent, and all we're going to do is just bring it together and open it back up. So bring it together and then open it back up. We're going to do 15 here. When you bring your legs back, try not to touch the floor, just to make it a little more difficult. I'm almost have my arms straight. You want to pull those lats a little bit, upper abs. If this bothers your neck, you can also put the dumbbell behind your neck, but you're not going to get the lat activation. Or you can do this and keep your head down and just move your lower abs, which I rather want you to do than putting the weight behind your neck. But if you can do both, let's do both and move it. Last one. Good. We're coming back up and we're going back to the band. Good. Get a good resistance on it. Pulling it apart. Yep, and then I'm going to pull it. Yeah. That's good. Last 3. 1. One more. 2. Good. We're going back to the plank. And we're going to do 15 here. I'm starting with my hands under my shoulders. Yep. And let's push it back down into your heels. Yeah. Bring it back. One more. 15. We're going to turn it back around and go into our pullover abs. So going into the lats, low abs, the whole jazz. We're going to do 15 here. Vacuum your abs. Pull your lower back down. Off gates. Bring it in. 1, 2. If it's too hard with the dumbbell, you can also do it without the dumbbell. Just put your hands together and still have them straight, so you're still activating those lats. Two more. One more. Awesome. Have a sip of water, and we're going to do another round. We're going to do 3 rounds today. Easing back into it. Whew. And if you fell off the wagon, like I did, and had a little much more fun than usual, I put myself back on a 10-day clean eating detox challenge. So if you want more information, let me know. Dawn, you know all about it. Just get back on it. It's not how hard we fall off, it's how fast we get back to it. That's the key. We all fall off. I don't care who you are. All right, we're going into our 3rd round. Ready? Here we go. Pull it apart. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. One more on each side. Whew, nice. We're going back to the plank. It's our last round on these. Shoulders starting over the hands. We're going to push back into the heels. And drop your head between your shoulders. Last one. We're going to turn around, going back to abs and the lats a little bit more. Auf geht's. 1, 2. Press that lower back into the mat. One more. 15. Good job. All right. We're going to go into hamstrings now and the back. So we're going to need both dumbbells. I'm just going to show you what we're going to do next. Oh. We don't need that right now. All right. So we're going to go into a wider stance. We're going to work on that V-taper, but also open up our hands and glutes. So we're going to bring it down. Back is nice and flat, bending my knee slightly. We're going to roll it wide, bring it back, come up, open up your chest. Good. We're going to do 15. 2. 3. Good. 4. And it's a good time to suck your abs in. They'll call it vacuuming. Yeah, and roll it wide, Dawn. Wide. Yeah, nice. It counteracts the camel back that we're creating when we're looking down on the computer, writing reports, looking at our phone, all that jazz. So this is a great one. What we're doing is we're just squeezing those shoulder blades back and making the muscle back there that's trying to form to keep us bending over to come back straight up. One more. 15. Good. We're going to go to hip thrust, so we're going to take the dumbbells with us. Let me bring the camera down so I can see you better, Don. All right. So we're going to be here. You're going to take your dumbbells, put them on your hips. I have my feet out a little bit further and bring them on my heels, so I'm getting a little more hamstring activation. And we're just going to do hip thrust right here. We're going to do 20. 8, 9, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring the weight to the chest area. Feet go out, and we're going to do a chest press and moving our lower abs. So your head can stay on the ground. Try not to bend your knees too much. Your legs stay straight. And you're going to try to stretch those lower abs a little bit. Doesn't have to go far. You don't have to go to a place where you can't bring it back up. So stretch it where you feel, okay, I'm stretching the area, but I can control it. Yeah, that looks great. 5 more. We're doing 15 here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to put the dumbbells to the side, and we're going to open up our lower back. I'm going to bring the upper camera down a little bit. Hold on, so you can see me better. So we're going to stay on the ground. Yeah, that's better. Hands out to the side. We're going to take the right leg, and we're going to rotate it, kick it, bring it back. When I'm kicking the foot, I am flexing my foot. So I'm pulling it towards me. Yep. We're going to stretch that chest area, but still work on glutes and abs. But this is such a great one to open up your back. We're doing 20 on each side. Five more. 5, 4, and it's a great time to vacuum your abs here. 3, 2, 1 more. 1. Good. We're going to go to the other side. Let's go and kick. 1, 2. Again, 20. 3. My left is always tighter than my right. 4. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So when you bring it back, rotate it. You breathe in, kick it, breathe out through your mouth. Last 5. One more. Beautiful. We're coming up. Grab your dumbbells. We're going back to our rows and deadlifts. We're going into a wider stance because we want those inner thighs too. Here we go. Driving the glutes back, row it wide, bring it back, open up your chest. Push those hips forward. When I'm pushing my hips forward, I'm squeezing my glutes. And we're rowing here, so pull and elbows, yeah. Bend your elbows. Good. Flat back, drive those glutes back. Good, and row it. Yeah. Three more. One more. Good. We're going to take those dumbbells with us. We're going to do hip thrusts again. Dumbbells go on your hips. Feet go on your heels. Auf geht's 20. 1, 2. Let the air out. Bring it down. Breathe through your nose. Out through your mouth. Suck those abs in, squeezing the glutes on top. Give it a second to activate, so pause, squeeze. Connect with the muscle you're moving. We're going into the back of your legs and the glutes. Strengthening the lower back. One more. We're going to do those rotations. Hands out to the side. Leg is out. We're going to stay on the ground and do our rotations with the kick. And the second round should feel a little bit looser. And vacuum those abs. So suck them in as hard as you can. We're training them to get really tight, which helps you to lose about 2 inches in your waistline. Just doing rotations. And sucking in your abs. Last one. Good. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. Rotated kick. Yep. Ten more. One more. Awesome. Coming back up, 30 seconds, grab some water, and then we're going to do one more round. We're doing 3 rounds today. I'm drinking my detox tea just to help my liver. And I also have a private group again, Party and Diet, just for tips and tricks and all of that. I'll post it on this video. So you can add yourself. It's a private group on Facebook. And I'm going to talk about why do we fast for 12 hours and what happens in your body. Why is it so good? And what does that mean? You know, you have heard it's intermittent fasting. What that doesn't mean, your body actually goes into repair mode at night. You know, it repairs your cells, detoxes the liver. It's amazing. So we want to have a 12-hour window where we don't eat anything for 12 hours. You can drink a detox tea, but you shouldn't have any food just to give your digestion a break. So let's say you ate your last meal, hypothetically, at 9 o'clock, right? Then you shouldn't eat again until 9 o'clock the next day. So you give yourself that 12-hour window and help to repair it. Give it a chance to have a break so it can repair itself. All right, we're going to grab those dumbbells. We're going back to the deadlifts and rows. Last time, here we go. Drive the glutes back, row it. 1, open up. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth. Last one. We're going to go back to the floor for those hip thrusts. Feet on my heels for the hamstring activation. Let's go. 1. Last one. Beautiful. Putting those dumbbells to the side. We're going to do those rotations one more time. Last time. Let's see how flexible, how open your lower back has gotten. Here we go. Rotate it, kick it, bring it back to first position. Oh yeah. So by now you should be able to get close to the floor. So try to reach for the floor just to give your lower back even more of a stretch. And you can feel those obliques, those side muscles on your abs firing up for pulling you back. So breathe in when you have the highest stretch. Breathe in and then pull it back out. One more. Good. We're going to go to the other side. Here we go. Kick it. I need a little more room here. One more. 20. Beautiful. All right, we're going to go into our biceps and a little bit more glutes next. So have a little water. I'm going to take that 30 seconds. So if you're doing the 10-day challenge, you should have your detox tea now and then have a fist for energy. I had 1 cup of coffee, organic, this morning already. Ideally, don't have coffee on it, but I used to drink a lot of coffee, so 1 cup of coffee in the morning is, I think, it's it's my balance. So find what works for you, but if you want to do 100%, you shouldn't have coffee on it. Have your detox steam, then have a fizz, and then you can have your protein shake. All right, we're going to do some biceps. Let's work on the gun show. So we're going to do just an old school bicep curl. We're going to have the dumbbells to the side, bring them in, curl them up, bring them back down. We're going to do 15 of those. 5, 6, 1 more, 15. Then we're going to sit in our glutes. So I am bringing my dumbbells to my knees, row it, extend it, bring it back down. We're going to stay here. We're going to do 15 of those. My neck is in neutral. Looks good, Dawn. Nice. And back in those abs while you're in a position, squeezing. I'm literally sitting in my glutes. Yeah, looks good, Dawn. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Want to drop those dumbbells? We're going to grab those the hip band that I talked about. I have a medium level here and a light level. And what else do I have here? And I have a, it doesn't say what level. That's interesting. Okay, oh, it's a different brand. So I'm going to do both of them. I'm used to a stronger one. But start with one. We're going to put it above our knee. We're going to do some abductors and a little more glutes. So I have it above my knee. And we're going to do a little bit of abductor walk. So what does that mean? We're going to have the legs wider than my hips. So we're engaging those glutes, and that's a muscle that goes all the way down to the side, which helps you with your knee support. We're going to go down to a squat. We're going to walk 2 this way and walk 2 back. We're going to do that 10 times. So make sure you're pushing those knees out. If you're here, they're not engaged, so you really want to push those knees out. Let's go. 1. Keep them wide. 2. And I'm staying low. Yeah, and every time you lift, your obliques are firing up. Last 3. 1 more. 2 more, sorry. Take it home. 1 more time. Last one. Good. We're going to go on the floor. Keep the band on. We're going to do some glute pumps. So I'm on the floor with the hip band on. I'm pushing my butt back. Remember that one, Dawn? So we're activating that glute. Here we go. We're going to bring it up. And kick. So I'm trying to straighten out my leg a little bit. Lift, push. So try to straighten it out as much as you can. And push it back. Yeah. We're doing 20 on each side. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to the other side. Still sitting in my glutes. Auf geht's. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this one hurts a little bit when it rolls up. Since I have 2 on here. 7, 8. 1 more. 20. Beautiful. Coming up, take the hip band off. And then we're going back to bicep curls. Awesome. Ready, here we go. Rotate them, bring them up. 1. We're going to do 15 bicep curls and 15 triceps. And I always vacuum my abs. When I exercise, I always keep my core tight. When you're working, you just suck your abs in for 20, 30 seconds. Yeah. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to the back. Sitting in my glutes, bringing my hands to my knees. Here we go. Row it. Extend it. Bring it back. Yep. Perfect. Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15. Awesome. We're going to grab the hip band again. We're going to do our adductor walk and our butt kicks. All right, let's do it. We're going to sit low in that quad. Yep. I'm going wider than my hips. Here we go. 1. Leading with that outside leg. You should feel it right in those in those abductors and glutes. And I like to lean slightly forward on this one because it opens up the glute and I just get a little bit more glute activation. Last one. Here we go. 1, 2, take it home. Good. We're going to go to the floor. Let's stay in those glutes. Sorry guys, this is rolling up on me. I'm not the biggest fan of those little ones. There's a better one. The thicker ones are better. I have mine in the car. All right, ready? We're going to sit in those glutes. Here we go. Try to straighten out that leg. One more, 20 under the Seite. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew, coming back up. We got one more round on these. Have some water, tea, whatever you're having. You good, Dawn? Yeah, awesome. Here we go. We're going to roll it up. I mean, curl it up, not roll it up. 2, 15, 3, good, vacuum those abs here. 4, 1 more, 15. Good. We're going to go to a row and tricep extension. Bring it to your knees. Last set here. 1. Yeah. And extend. Push. So row it up. Hold it. Extend it. Good. Keep those elbows high. Row it. Hold it. Extend. Yeah. One more, 15, awesome. We're going back to the abductors one more time. All right, ready? We're gonna sit low, aufgeht. Halfway. Good. Push your butt back. Sit low. Yeah. Looks good. Press those knees out. Last one. We're going to the floor. Whew. Sitting in the glutes, so push them back. Half gates, kick it. 1. 2. Vacuum those abs. They are activating right now. 20. Let's go to the other side. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, you can take that off. Have some more water, and then we're going to work on a little bit more on the abs. We're going into our last 5 minutes. So we're going to do a high intensity interval on the last 5 minutes. We're going to do 30-second high intensity just to mobilize the fat storage, and then we're going to go right to the core for a minute. We're going to do that 5 times. All right. We're going to start with jumping jacks. The easiest one. 30 seconds. Auf geht's. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stay here. I'm going to balance on the left leg. We're starting with the widest stance. We're going to bring our hand out, bring it up, balance, kick it up. Yep. So by balancing here, you use a lot of core here. And we're opening up our airway, giving our lungs a little more air, oxygen. The more oxygen the muscles get, the better they perform, the better they heal, the faster they heal and perform. Good, back in those abs here. 13, yes, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, andere Seite. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, vacuum those abs. 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to jog on the place for 30 seconds. Get your knees up a little bit. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go to the floor. We're going to do some rotation abs. Good. One leg is up on the other leg. The other hand is behind my neck. The other hand is out to the side. And we're just going to do crunches. Side to side. We're doing 20 on each side. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. We're going to the other side. Auf geht's. 2, 3. 20. We're coming back up. We're going to do a huddle jump. So what does that mean? We're going to jump into a squat, touch the floor, bring it back in. Jump out, touch, bring it back in. If you can't touch the floor, it's fine. Just try to reach for it. We're going to do it for 30 seconds. Ready? Let's go. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to go to the side obliques, to the side abs, the obliques. So I have my hand, my elbow under my hand. My elbow under my shoulder. My hand in front is spread, the hands. I'm taking my right foot, put it in the front, and I'm trying not to go forward to forward my upper body and side. I'm trying to stay as open as possible. We're going to lift up. 20. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to go to the side. If this seems too easy to you, you can also straighten out your leg and have it in the front and not bend. Up to you. Here we go. Bring it up. 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20. Beautiful. Awesome. We're coming back up and we're just going to do a shovel. So it's kind of like a semi-lunge. We're going to do 30 of those. So from here, we're just going to hop forward. Yeah, 30. Auf geht's. So last one. Showtime. 10 more. 10. 3, 2, 1. We're going to do a little bit of rotations. We're going to sit down. Good. And we're going to put our hands behind our neck. And we're just going to rotate. Sitting here. Vacuum those abs. If this is too easy, you can pick up your feet and do your rotations. We're doing 30 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Good job, Dawn. Woohoo!